The next step in the process is to make a book for each stage. Each book we make in this step will become a template when we pass the collection on to an author using a bloom pack. The book we've had open whilst setting up the stages could become the template for stage 1. It is already set to use stage 1 by default. As this stage 1 book is for beginners, we probably want to make the font size on the pages larger. To do this, we're going to add a page, and on that page make the font size larger. We need to use the Characters tab, and here we can make the font size larger. Later, when this book becomes a template, this larger font will be passed on to all books based on this template. That's just what we want in order to help authors save time. Now that we've made that style change, we can delete the added page so that the user of the template can decide which pages to add. They do not have to use this one, but our font size change is still saved. So I'm going to remove this page. Finally, we will change the title of this book so that the users of the templates can distinguish between them. I'm going to use the letters which are taught in this stage plus the stage number. If the cover of your page shows the title in 2 languages, change the title in both languages to ensure that this custom title is displayed. We're now ready to make a template for stage 2, so we return to the Collections tab and we select the Decodable Reader template yet again. Use Make a Book using this source. This time, all the stages in this collection are already set up. All we need to do is select stage 2. Do this by clicking on the arrow until the correct stage number appears. In this book, we should set the font size a little smaller than we did for stage 1. I'm going to add the page picture on bottom. And I'm going to use the gear icon to access the Styles dialog. Click on the Characters tab. I will set the font to 45 this time, as it was 60 in stage 1. Click in the text box to close the dialog box. We can now remove this page. Finally, we should set the title, so I'm going to click on the front cover and I'm going to change the title to the letters that are taught in this stage. Let's do this again for stage 3. Click on Collections, use the Decodable Reader template to add a new book, make the book, change the stage number, this time we're going to make it for number 3. For this and the remaining stages I'm going to leave the font size as is, so we just need to change the title. We'll do one more together so that you really see how it's done. Collections, use the Decodable Reader template, make book, set stage, change title. Here we can see I've made 4 books so far that will become templates when we make a bloom pack and install that on someone else's computer. Using those same steps, I've now made an empty book for every decodable stage we defined for English. These 7 books are now ready to be made into templates. However, before we do that, we will add an equivalent set of leveled reader templates.